Hi, I'm Daniel from Chicken Caravan. Today I want to show you the Chicken Caravan 450. Holds 450 laying hens and can move across your paddocks for cell grazing. The Chicken Caravan 450 has 3 large doors on either side. Now these provide shade and shelter, and they're unlockable gas struts. So to close them, you just simply pull this handle out and push them down, and you can shut them down at your desired height. And if ever you wanted to move your chickens to another location of the farm, it does have the functionality to be closed right down. Now, we don't close them down at night. Most of the time, 24/7, the hens are completely have access to go in and out of the caravan. But if I was moving the hens from, say, this location a few hundred meters away, I might want to close it right down at night and transport the chickens while they're in there sleeping. And as soon as I've got to the other location, simply open it up, pull this handle, and I can pull the doors right open like that. Okay, so at the front of the Chicken Caravan, we've just got an ordinary 50mm tow ball hitch. It's got a built-in brake, so when you park up, you can just put that brake on. It's got a jack stand, and the same winder you use to wind the eggs in on the conveyor belt just goes on the jack stand. So inside the Chicken Caravan man area, this is an area where you can collect eggs totally undercover. You're not susceptible to the elements, and this is something that was very important to me, because when I worked on egg farms years ago, I remember trying to collect eggs in the rain. Not in the Chicken Caravan 450. We've got a massive area here that is all meshed off to chickens, so the chickens aren't in here. It's just for you when you come collect your eggs. You've got a nice large shelf up here where you can put your spare egg trays, and down here at about waist height, this is where we collect our eggs. We've got just a hand winder, nothing to go wrong. Put that on the end and just wind the eggs in. Now in this particular caravan today, these hens have only just started laying, so it's not full of eggs, but normally you'd look down the conveyor belt and there could be 380 to 400 eggs. Right here, this shelf here, this is for your egg trays. Just simply sit your egg trays on there and you can put the eggs straight into it. So it's a very efficient system like that. I'll just show you some other features inside this man area. Up the top here, this is the timer box. This is what operates the nesting box gates. So you can set the time for them to open and for them to close. Another feature inside here is just above the conveyor belt. We've got here what we call a lock-off bar. So if you're on an angle, you can actually, the whole nesting boxes, they just swing. So we've got a spirit level in there where we can just see, and once that's level, just simply tighten that a couple of turns and that'll lock off the nesting box. So that way you can use the caravan on uneven ground. Okay, so this level here, this is where the chickens perch, and just above the perches, these are our nesting boxes. So the chickens simply fly up to here, and then they've got access into the nesting boxes. Now inside the nesting boxes, we've got this soft hen laying mat. This is where they lay their eggs on, and the mats are just on an angle. So when they do lay their eggs on it, the egg just gently rolls down onto the conveyor belt for you to collect. Now these little flaps here, these are privacy flaps. It just creates the nesting boxes, makes it a little bit darker, and gives the chickens the feel of security. Just when they're in there, they can sort of hide behind it and lay their eggs. If they want to push out, they're flexible enough so for them to push in underneath if they want to.